Hello, Jen here with a layout for you using my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. This is using my June kit, and I will leave the link for you so you can go and check out that kit. But basically, I'm just playing around with the mixed media that I put in the kit, which is those Primo watercolor pastels. I really don't pull those out often enough. And you can see all I'm doing is scribbling them onto my little watercolor palette and then using a water brush to get them nice and liquefied and splattering them all over. And this is a piece of white cardstock that I made a really long time ago and just never ended up using it. It has a little bit of modeling paste that I was playing with one of Vicki Boutin's stencils, and so I just kind of had this one big section down in the bottom and then a smaller section up at the top, and I pulled it out and thought, you know what, I'm just going to play around with it. At that point, I hadn't even had a picture yet, and the picture of my daughter just happened to be kind of sitting off in the corner, and so I grabbed it and said, yep, that's the one I'm going to use. So between the water pastels and the koi, it's not real koi, I don't think, it's like a knockoff koi palette that I got from Wish, I'm kind of just building up all the different colors in the rainbow. So it's a ton of fun getting to just kind of splash and play with all of these colors. And I really like how they layered up together and kind of mixed around together. So it turned out really pretty. You'll see it in the still shots at the end, just how pretty these colors look on that white background. And the picture I decided to use actually has my daughter holding a ice cream cone, and the ice cream cone is a waffle cone that's dipped in chocolate and then rolled in sprinkles, so it has all the colors of the rainbow anyways. And by adding all of those colors, it was the perfect opportunity for me to add tons of paper layers in the background. So this is the paper pad that I have in my kit, and I basically just went through it. No rhyme or reason. You can see I'm just flipping through, and the first paper that I see that has the color I want, I'm plonking the stack down and just cutting the layer around it. So super simple, super easy way to build up lots of layers, but as you can see, it also means I am using tons of this paper pad, which is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted from this Kill a Kit and putting it in the kit. I'm sorry the colors are a little bit blown out. This was when I first got my new camera, and I still was playing around with how to adjust the light and the brightness and stuff and make sure that the colors weren't affecting the white balance. So it didn't really like that green color, did it? My son is standing right here listening to me. Say hi.
Hi.
He's supposed to be in bed, actually. So now I am just going to use this really cute doily from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit. And I just like that kind of softens some of those colors, especially that yellow. And then I'm going to pull out a few flare. Most of the flare that I have in this little container are from Accent Scrapbooking. If you haven't checked them out yet, check out their Instagram page because they always post the most beautiful layouts. I love them so much. They're so striking, and yeah, they're really, really beautiful. I'll leave the link down below for you so that you can go and check them out. But their flare are gorgeous too. They're very beautiful watercolors, and yeah, I love them. So I just picked out 3. I think 2 of them are from Accent Scrapbooking, and 1 might be from somewhere else because I do have a few other ones thrown in there. And now pretty much my plan is just to take that sticker page that's at the front of the paper pad and pull out anything that's a circle and make sure, whoops, sorry, I think my son might have just hit the headphones. pull out anything that is a circle and just try to have a balance of colors in each of those clusters. This is just a really fun, simple page, really going back to my whole sort of rules of 3, but I don't know, it was just it was a nice page to just play around with. And I think because we're celebrating my daughter being awarded dance captain for her competition group, it's a fun page to be able to, get those bright colors on, and it's a happy page. I guess all my pages are happy. I don't think I really make sad pages, do I? No, my son just said no. So another good way to get some more of these papers used up from this paper pad, I am going to mat this whole photo on that black and gray flower paper, and that kind of brings a dark border around the whole page, the same way that I have it as a dark border around the layers of the photos. So that helps a little bit, and you can see, because there's a lot of mixed media on that white page, I just put down a whole bunch of glue, and that's really going to help the page to stretch out and stay nice and flat and not crinkle. It didn't crinkle too badly, but it'll just give it a little bit of extra support that way. And then, oh, I disappeared. Where did I go? Oh, I needed to cover, I needed to cover up my picture because I am using black. So I don't really use it all that often, but I really wanted to have that sort of bold pop of black and some dark color to contrast all of those bright colors. And I've disappeared again. Where did I go? Oh, yes. Now I'm going to use some of this fun, I think this is the teal from Heidi Swapp Color Shine. So it has that beautiful sparkle to it, and it's just an extra color that I didn't really get in the splatters from the watercolors. And the last one is this magenta. So again, a nice, bold, bright color to kind of contrast the soft watercolors that I used. I really don't pull these out enough either. I mean, you're probably laughing at me because almost every layout I do has splatters, but I don't find I pull out like the pinks that much, the magenta, that teal. I do probably a little bit more of the teal, but yeah, I'm happy I pulled them out, and this was the perfect layout to be able to use them. And there you go, you can see it. Here are some stills. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again soon. Happy scrapping! Bye!